Uh, Ravil Maginov. Ravil Maginov? Am I getting that right?
You told me Maginov.
Maginov.
We bring you Ravil Maginov.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Nothing Yet Live. All right. Let's talk about the Ruskies. Right? So, I mean, Russian oil executives in the last 9 months. Now, I didn't really know that it was like this string, right? So the death of top Russian oil executives this week is the latest in a string of oil executives in this country who have reportedly died from suicide. This is Ravil Maginov, seen here committing suicide.
It's not a suicide if you accidentally trip over your IV in the hospital and you go flying out the window.
I guess the FSB is giving flying lessons.
I don't think so. If they are, they didn't do a very good job with this guy because I don't think he flew. I think he went.
He tripped over a banana peel and his IV got tangled up like Nordberg from Naked Gun. It's just this. It was just this series of tragic events. And that sounded like Count Chocula there. Yeah, there you go. So we're gonna go through this. We're gonna talk about this for a minute, but we're gonna go through the whole list of them, and we're gonna try to guess how they died.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So this is a unique kind of Deadpool.
Yep. So yeah. All right. So. Magnov, the chairman of the board of Lukoil, Russia's largest private oil company, accidentally died on Thursday after falling out of a window at a hospital where he was being treated. Now, Russia, of course, like we would never have open windows you couldn't open a window in a hospital in America. There's no opening windows.
Actually, when I was in the postpartum area.
Well, maybe they have like a little bit.
Yeah, it was, but I was on the ground floor. Also.
Okay. Well, there you go.
But I mean, they wouldn't want it big because you go in there and steal babies.
Ravil Maginov was found dead after he fell out of the first-story window.
You know why they had the postpartum floor on the first floor?
Why?
Because women would get postpartum
start
depression.
Throwing babies out the window.
Yeah, they start throwing the babies out the window. So they want to make sure that you can't hitch the baby too far.
All right. So more than half a dozen other oil executives have died this year under I almost said nuclear circumstances. Here are the Russian oil executives who have died mysteriously in the last 9 months. All right. Leonid Shulman.
A top executive for the Russian state-owned energy company Gazprom was found dead.
Of what? We'll give you guys a moment to think. Dun, 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 dun. An apparent suicide. If you guess suicide, yeah.
Complete with a motive for suicide.
Yeah. He was way too rich. He was depressed because he was super wealthy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
They had reason to kill himself, and the way too rich thing wasn't going to fly with the Russian media because some of them actually do think about stuff every now and then. So they broke his frickin' leg and wrote a note saying, "It's too painful. I have to die now."
Shot twice in the back of the head. Shot himself twice.
Yeah, he's like.
I guess if you were going to commit suicide, that might be a way to like really fuck with the police. He was obvious. There's a murderer. Okay. Suicide note was found. He reportedly said that had unbearable pain and broken leg. That's awesome. The Russians are strong, man. Just be like, "It broke my leg." Walk away.
I need to go pick up some milk.
Yeah, get some vodka.
I need to get some vodka and milk for the cat.
Bones sticking out of his leg.
Yeah.
Also reportedly seen badly beaten on the night before his death. Oh yeah, committed suicide. Got the shit kicked out of him.
Oh, God.
And then he went home and there was somebody waiting for him and just killed him. Made it look like a suicide.
So it was insult on top of insult on top of murder.
All right. So another Ukraine-born oligarch, Mikhail Watford, who became billionaire through the oil and gas industry, was found dead at his home in England. Local British officers reportedly said at the time that they considered his death to be unexplained,
I'll
but
explain it.
not suspicious.
I'll explain it. Putin had a goon sit in his apartment in wait and shot him.
Shot in the face. It just says too. It just says he was found dead. It doesn't say anything else. Like it's like he was hanging from the rafters, or
I'm gonna go with throat cut.
yeah, throat cut his own throat, because that's easy to do. Former vice president of Gazprom Bank. That's a nice name.
One of the largest banks in Russia, which has ties to the energy industry, was found dead in his apartment in Moscow. Oh, along with his wife and daughter.
Somebody was making a point.
Yeah.
Police reportedly found a pistol in his hands, leading them to consider the incident case of a murder-suicide.
I guess he figured that if there were 2 people left, they would get their hands on the money and it wouldn't go to Putin.
And Putin's death squads are fucking legendary.
Well, and also having a wife and child means that it's a perfect scenario for a murder-suicide.
Yep.
Another guy switch it up, you know.
All right. Well, another guy, Russian Sergei Protosenya, a former deputy chairman of Novatek, a Russian natural gas firm, was found where? Where was he found? Anyway, you guys get to guess?
He was in his swimming pool.
Maybe.
That's a good guess. He was in his basement. He was on the toilet. How about that?
He was on the toilet?
Yeah.
Maybe for a second.
Yeah, in Europe, there's a toilet in its little own compartment, and you have the bath and the sink.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you have the toilet and the sink, and then the shower is somewhere else, sometimes with the sink. But the toilet is unique. So he was on the toilet in one toilet room.
If he was found hanged in the bathroom, you'd be right. Probably was on the toilet. He hung himself after he stabbed his wife and daughter to death.
Another murder-suicide, but they had to switch it up.
Yep.
The shooting is just, you can't repeat.
Right.
Types of murder.
Switch it up. I'm surprised that there has not been a poison here at all. No one's been poisoned.
I think that
they were found in a villa in Spain.
I think that the poisoning thing is a little overdone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a son left behind. His father was not a killer and would never hurt his family. Yep. Well, I believe that guy. Former top Lukoil executive Alexander. So this guy was killed, and then this other guy took over. And now he got flying lessons.
This one was in the basement.
Oh, and the FSB going with the CIA's a heart attack. Bam, heart attack.
I'm gonna go with poisoning there. Stopped his heart.
Yep.
Okay, now we have Yuri Voronov. Okay, how did Mr. Voronov die?
Well, I just read it.
He bludgeoned himself.
You guys, yeah, I was gonna say he drowned himself in his toilet. Let's go back to that.
He gave himself a swirly.
Yeah, in Russia, toilets swirl you. Oh God. Oh.
Somebody poured his vodka in the toilet, and he went after it. And, drowned in his toilet.
He was found with a gunshot wound to the head, and a pistol was found nearby, according to local media. Nearby, just been flying. Some shell casings were found in the bottom of the pool. So it's like that. Some shell casings, like more than one. Usually, you see yourself in the head. It takes just one shot. I mean, at least you're going to be unconscious after that.
Putin's goons, I think they're getting a little tired.
Oh, of course, his wife reportedly told police that he began abusing alcohol in the 2 weeks leading up to his death, and he had lost a lot of money during that time in disagreements with contractors. Now, that guy might have killed himself because he doesn't have nothing with oil, but he is transport and logistics. Oh, that holds the contract for Gazprom.
No. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, he was found dead in his
Wait a minute. If you're killing yourself and there are multiple shell casings, what did he do? Shoot himself in the head twice?
That's what I'm saying.
Or maybe he shot himself in the chest and then shot himself in the head.
They're like, you go in the pool and get the shell casings. You go in the pool. Fuck it. Who cares? We're just gonna. It doesn't matter because it's just It doesn't matter what anybody fucking says because
he was found with a gunshot wound to the head,
back of the head, probably,
and some shell casings. So maybe the goons shot at him and missed. That sounds a little sloppy to me.
Yeah.
I think those guys
And
are
the shell
probably
casings
shot in the
went in the
face
pool.
now. Those guys are probably dead now too for their sloppy work.
Yeah, that's right. Probably. Yeah. Well, I mean, they say if you're gonna perpetrate a murder or whatever, like leave a clean gun at the site. Just leave it there. Because then you don't have the gun. They won't find you with a gun.
Sprinkle a little crack on it.
Sprinkle a little crack on it. Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah. Leave $100 bill behind. With an address on it. Ooh, Russian. Like they're just, I think power. Take these figures out and reinstall people that, and the FSB is just like, might as well be, they're like the Gestapo.
Meanwhile, Donald Trump is going, why can't I do that?
Why can't I do that?
Why couldn't I do that when I was president? When I take the presidency back, I'm going to do that. Everybody's going to commit suicide.
I hope Lindsey Graham is right about riots in the streets.
If Trump wins again?
Well, then we get to see who these people really are. It'd be cool if we just all got out, right? Just get out of their way and let them just don't even bother to show up. Just let them in fact, where they are, shout it out, and then just have everybody just clear out of the area.
Who are you talking about rioting in the streets?
Because if Trump or whatever, if Trump doesn't win or if Trump gets prosecuted, like they're fucking threatening. So I wish somebody would.
Well, this time they'll be prepared. After 1-6, I would hope they'd be prepared, and somebody's going to get shot in the face, not just one person.
Hey, no one got poisoned. Christ.
I think one of them was a poisoning.
Yeah,
I think the heart attack dude was.
By the way, if you knew you were gonna fucking die, you might be abusing alcohol a little bit. Right?
I don't know. If I were in Russia,
probably
I would be abusing alcohol a lot.
He's probably like, "I'll let you kill me if you leave my family alone," or some shit,
Yeah, and the ones that wouldn't got
like the one guy they
suicide.
didn't get the one dude's son, so that's a revenge.
Oh no, I was thinking that guy.
Son.
Rise up,
hot down.
On Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, that would be great. We can make it. All right, we're gonna option that. Copyright, nothing yet live.
KROT Productions.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back in a moment with something. Oh, we've got American Idiots.
Yeah, we could probably take
because we were gonna do like Florida Man, but we're done with Florida Man.
Florida Men are sinking into the ocean.
Yeah, they're a dying breed.
But the patriarch,
literally,
the patriarch and his son are treading water right now.
Yeah,
they are very
hardy
men.
I said, boy, get me out of here. Dad, I can't swim. You never taught me. Boy, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. All right.
How many times I gotta throw you in the goddamn swimming pool? Boy,
Del J. Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker.
We'll be back in a moment. This
is
Nothing Yet Live.